Back everyone to the GTR Dynasty. Big Slime 365 here. We're going to have the playoff bracket reveal and the Heisman winner reveal. We got Turf Tech in here, Absolute Dogs in here, defending champions, Absolute Dog. We got Kevin in here. I think we're going to have some special guests here in a bit, but I think I'm echoing. Is it just me?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me. I'll have to invest in a new mic. But anybody got any thoughts before we show this bracket?
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not playing Florida.
Congrats on all y'all for winning y'all.
1 second, actually.
Conference.
All right. We are back. Turf, as you were saying.
What was I saying? I can't remember.
Your thoughts on the Heisman?
Josh Balducci gave it a good fight, but I think it goes to Jet Thomas.
I think it's going to be close, man. I think it's definitely down. It's a two-man race. Balducci, Jet Thomas, really close. Should be a photo finish.
All right, we're going to do it here now, so let's do it.
Yay.
Here we go.
Hey, and when we get there, hey, keep your gasps and thoughts to yourself until we get it on screen, okay? Because I might have some awards to go through. Y'all might too. Make sure you screenshot them.
Don't worry.
Put them in the Discord.
Okay, I guess I'll go to the YouTube so I can see.
Here it is. I don't know yet. It hasn't showed up on my screen.
Big Trope champs.
All right, Turf. Josh Balducci is your Heisman winner.
Oh, wow.
Wow. With 100 touchdowns, 6,300 yards receiving.
I just want to thank my fans.
I'm appalled personally, but congrats to him. He's been #1 all season, but like maybe 1 week.
Hey, shout out to Josh. Hey, Jarvis Sleeves, Coach of the Year.
He didn't even play this week.
Jarvis Sleeves.
Jet Thomas, I feel like he was snubbed personally.
To win Heisman, you got to be conference champion.
I mean, I just think that
let's just get to the playoff
that extra
bracket.
game Jet Thomas showed.
Let's just get to the playoff bracket, please. Come on.
I glitched the game out for this.
We're done. Let's just
Buster Cherry with the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award.
Just get
10,000 yards,
bracket.
124 passing touchdowns.
Come
Wow.
on, let's just get to the playoff bracket. Yep.
Jet Thomas with another award.
Quarterback of the Year.
We don't care.
Another award. I'm still going through awards, Turf. All right, here we are, everyone. The bracket reveal.
Let's just get to it. Get screwed again.
Oh, wow. And like I thought it would be, Florida at number 8. West Virginia, #1 overall. Georgia Southern at the 4. Penn State at the 3. Oklahoma State at the 2. Get Cal and Tulane at the 10-7 matchup. SMU, Washington State, 11-6. Hey, you get App State, Turf, at 12. You're the 5 seed, and Utah and Florida. So I'm going to have to play Florida again if I want to get to the title game. Usually how it goes. Turf, what's your thoughts?
I can't.
Turf, you just won the Heisman.
I don't know what to say. Like it, they just. I lost to Florida. I should not be the fifth seed. I
What
lost to
should you
Florida.
be?
I should be that eighth seed.
Oh my God. Okay. AD, your thoughts?
Um, I think it's a very interesting setup. I think that I'm really surprised that Georgia Southern got the 4 seed and I got the 3 seed. I was pretty confident that GSU was going to jump me just because of the strength of schedule. But
Unfortunately,
yeah,
we didn't.
I think Penn State should have been 1 and West Virginia should have been 2. I should have been 3.
You got a good point there.
Totally
Take
knocked
that
out
up with
Florida,
EA
Georgia
Sports
Southern, and
for
Penn State
glitching out the
on
game
one
on
side.
me.
I think Penn State is the only undefeated team left. So, but weak conference, weak schedule. Just wasn't meant to be, man.
I feel like you gotta like your shot down there. I mean, not the big three, not in the same bracket. You got two up top. Last year you had myself and you in the same bracket, Florida alone. So you gotta feel pretty good about it, huh, AD?
Yeah, man. I like my path. I think I'm the kind of guy I'll play anybody that they put in front of me. Looking at a second round matchup with SMU or Washington State,
Do you have a
should
preference?
be interesting. What was that?
Do you have a preference?
No preference, man. Whoever makes it out of that game, I'll play either one of them. So, Big Slime, your thoughts, man?
Um, I'm still upset Jet Thomas didn't win the Heisman. Personally.
I know, and you're gonna take it out on me in
And
week round two.
we'll,
Congrats.
we'll get to see.
I think Jet Thomas going for 500 that game.
I mean, Turf is not a. We're not gonna overlook Turf at all whatsoever. So
Oh yes, he will.
I already know
He's
what he's
probably-
gonna come out with. I already know what you're coming out with. He's been saving it.
You don't know what I'm coming out with.
I downloaded Turf's playbook online. He had it up for a bit. A little insider information.
That one? I don't even run that one. Not the run that one. The one that I sent to Nitro? Yeah. No.
But I think I know what's coming, Turf. You know what's coming. What is your game plan, Turf?
You think I'm gonna tell you?
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay, that you're gonna be on hotspot and I'm gonna win.
Coach
Well,
loses by
hey.
200 and get given the win.
Yeah, that's the more likely option, Turf. I don't know if we have anyone else showing up, but yeah, I want to do this reveal real quick. Anybody got any thoughts, any matchups you think are going to be the best ones in this opening round?
In the opening round, the Cal Tulane matchup is gonna be really good.
I think Tulane makes it out of that one.
I
See,
think Washington State SMU is a good matchup. Not all the way sure. Utah and App State, are they still active in the league?
they're gonna play their playoff game. We got broadcaster Clay in the building, Big Clay.
Hey, shout out to broadcaster Clay.
Yeah, tell us about that, broadcaster Clay. How do you feel about California getting the 10 seed of all seeds? 4 losses.
Just to be in the conversation is pretty cool, I guess. But being the first team out is not fun, especially when I should have beaten Notre Dame. So.
Yeah, that's a tough one there, Clay. Hey, as I would know, just recently, I too lost to the CPU. Nothing from Turf, okay.
I left. I'll take care of App State for you, don't worry.
Yeah, if you score over 257 in the game, it gives you a loss, if anyone's wondering. Clay, what are you excited to see, though, in these matchups?
curious to see part 3 between Florida and Georgia Southern.
Yeah, I think that's what everybody's kind of waiting for, right? Hopefully there's some good internet there.
Okay, I need Wisconsin week 1.
Okay. I think the South Carolina Georgia Southern matchup's going to be a good one.
Yeah, because I
You got
talked my
Florida,
crap.
West Virginia. I mean, West
That's
Virginia's the
gonna be a
number
good
1
one.
seed. Let's not.
Yeah, Florida, West Virginia is a really good potential second round matchup.
Is West Virginia the underdog in that game?
Yes.
Interesting. By how much?
Didn't they play at the beginning of the season?
I think it's that
Or was that last year?
2-possession game last year. I think the Penn State Washington State game is going to be a good one. If we get a focused Washington State head coach,
Yeah,
if we get a
he
focused
knows.
head coach from that team, I think they can do something.
How many players are in this league?
Like 24.
17 are ranked in the top 25.
How about that?
16 are in the top 17.
You know, we do a good job of spreading it out there.
A lot of quality teams out there, Clay.
Clay, who is your pick to be in the semis? And yeah, and take it over, Turf, because I'll be right back.
Okay.
State, Georgia Southern, Florida, and Penn State, and probably Oklahoma State.
That's
I like those picks, Clay.
yeah, pretty good. Kevin, who's your picks?
But for what?
Playoffs.
To win it all? Or?
Just who do you think's gonna win?
It's going to be one of 3 teams. Like, let's be honest.
Okay, who's
It's going to
gonna
come
make
down to them Lightning, Eagles, or Gators. It's going to be one of them 3.
You don't think you can beat them? You're the 2 seed though.
Oh, do you think you can beat Sauce in the second round, Toph?
No, I'm the 5 seed. I'm supposed to lose.
Kevin,
You're
do you have a
two
preference for your second round matchup?
Okay.
Cal or Tulane?
We getting Kevin cockiness now. I take on anyone. I'm going to put Belt, too.
He wants Tulane.
No, I won't Cal. I haven't beat Cal yet.
That would be a good
For some reason,
matchup.
I can't beat them. But screw.
Kevin, let's get your thoughts. I don't think we got to interview you at the end of the Big 12 championship. Congratulations on the championship, man. How'd you feel about
Something them Gamecocks can't do.
How'd you feel about the controversial ending to the game?
We do what we do.
Shout out to the Cowboys.
I just want. Oh, we never talked to broadcaster Clay about his Heisman vote. Why did you decide to go Jet Thomas?
I just thought his season was remarkable. His performance in the SEC championship was really solid and super impressive.
I think we need to look at the head coach in South Carolina paying the committee for votes. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Only way.
Yeah, you should just think my.
Jet Thomas was leading going into the conference championship, and he played a game.
No, actually, it wasn't. We learned after the Navy Army game, Balducci retook the lead.
Yeah, that bye week was kind of the deciding factor.
I gotta figure out if Williams is gonna play because I need to put my team on bench if I'm. Oh yeah, we're still live. What the hell are we supposed to talk about now, Sauce?
Jet Thomas had more yards, more touchdowns.
I mean,
was just saying.
Balducci did have a lot of rushing yards, rushing
Yeah.
stats.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't have a loss at the end of the year, unlike somebody. My last loss was week 10. His was a week 14.
Yeah, interesting playoff.
$594. I just don't see it. Then if you add the 10 touchdowns, Thomas still beats him. And he did fumble the ball. Balducci does have a fumble.
You're just mad.
But as we can count on, the QB of the Gamecocks will throw more interceptions than anything.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's talk about the other bowl matchups. Let's see if we got any other.
I don't think we have a usual matchup in a bowl game.
Yeah, let's look.
First team out gets Alabama in the Citrus Bowl.
You got this. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have a user.
I think the Pop Dog Bowl might be a good one. I see Wacos might be losing that one.
Who do they play? Oh, we do have a Holiday Bowl.
I think
we have a user versus user matchup in the Holiday Bowl. We've got the Middle Tennessee State versus Minnesota.
Oh, wow. What a matchup. That might should be a broadcast.
Yeah, that's going to be a barn burner. Ooh, and then Brink's playing UAB in the Birmingham Bowl against the Birmingham. Ooh, going on the road. Anybody else? Let's see.
Mizzou in the Las Vegas Bowl versus TCU.
Oh, that's a one. Even though TCU's never played, but.
Nah, I think
Anything else?
usual wise, I don't
think so.
I think Big Slime was in charge of the broadcast.
Yeah, and we can't get out of it, so we just got to keep talking.
So, total score predictions. First round.
Thoughts? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
In the first round, let's see. So depends on if I actually play my game or if I'm playing the CPU. Florida, Utah, that's going to be 60-7, Florida. And then Washington State, SMU, I'm going Washington State 31, SMU 27. And then Tulane, Cal, I'm going Tulane 28, Cal 24. So all favorites.
Good. So. How bad do you think you lose in that second round?
To Georgia Southern? Oh, yeah. That's not even competition.
AD, I know you said that you liked your path, but on this side of the bracket, who scares you the most?
Well, Clay, it's you always got to watch out for Georgia Southern, man. I think, Big Slime and me, we have a long history, dating back years. We've been buddies for a long, long time. Had many games of NCAA, CFB. So, that guy knows me better in this game than anybody. I know he's going to make it tough for me to score, and then he's just got really, really good players on his team. So,
But you wouldn't see him until the title game.
Well, that's true. That's true. He's got a.
Who on this side do you think is challenging? The Georgia Southern.
Who on my side?
Yes.
I'm looking down there at Oklahoma State, man. I think, Clay, this was a little bit before your time in the league, but back when I was at Texas State, Oklahoma State and myself had some really good games in the Big 12. I mean, that went down to the absolute wire. I remember I
And
won
some
one.
questionable play calling by the
I remember
fake
I
field
won
goal
one
that's
by-
supposed to be a pass, and it's with the kickoff.
I won one by a field goal. I know Kevin. I feel
I think
like
you won both of them by a field goal.
I remember, Kevin, you had a chance to tie that second game. I think it was a Big 12 championship with a field goal. And I think that was the reason that you recruited a better kicker the next year, was after that game. So yeah, Clay, I think, me and OK State, we got a little bit of history dating back to the Big 12. So definitely a tough matchup down there, man. And I know Washington State has been a little bit vocal about, my style of play recently and, how I like to play the game. So, that might also be another interesting matchup.
Kevin, are you glad that you don't have to play the Big Three until the semis?
You hold my playoff plan. Bring them all.
There was a
You
lot
know
of
what?
talk
I'm having
though,
confidence in you. Gamecocks making it to the Natty.
There was a lot of talk though during the season of you making sure that Penn State's on the opposite side of you.
We tried. Damn well. They should be. They're the only undefeated team. They should have been one.
Yeah, they.
I think that was the Gamecocks playing the committee too. Just have not played Penn State.
No, I already played them.
No, I think you just didn't want to play it again.
I won 7-0.
I do remember that, yeah. That opening drive, Turf, the scripted game plan, man.
Yeah, you can't stop it.
It's always lethal.
I'm just glad I don't got to play Florida in the first round this year.
Yeah. So we have confirmed that App State is not active in the league anymore?
No.
Bye. So that's
Sauce said he's playing the playoffs, but I don't know if he actually is or not. I asked him.
I think I like the Cox in that matchup. So
If he ain't gonna play, let me in, and I'll face Turf.
You don't want the smoke.
Maybe I do.
Should have won your conference. You only had one guy. Okay, it's not even good, so.
hey man, week 0 next year.
I'm back.
It's gonna be a spicy matchup.
I'm back.
Thank goodness. This was
Big
going off the
slime.
rails.
Big Slime back in the building.
Do not rewatch this stream.
Do we know if
I'm
App
back
State is
now.
actually? Do we know if App State's actually playing Sauce, or do you just
Yeah, he's gonna play you, Turf.
You don't even know that.
Yeah, I've been
AKA
told.
Sauce is logging into his account and playing you.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Turf.
Yeah, because he's scared of me.
I'm gonna play you twice.
He doesn't wanna
I hope
play
y'all had
you
some good
first.
conversation while I was gone. Is anything you need me to add before we get off right here?
Yeah. What's your playoff predictions throughout the?
Damn, why am I echoing? So I predict you win, Turf. I predict Florida wins. To finish that out, I'm predicting myself against you. I'm predicting Florida against West Virginia. I'm gonna be selfish and predict myself against Florida. I think we know where this is going. Tulane, California. I got Tulane, Washington State, Penn State over Washington State, Oklahoma State over Tulane, Penn State over Oklahoma State, and then dealer's choice for Penn State, GSU.
Yeah, we had a little bit of conversation about that while you were gone, Big Slime. Clay asked me who was I most worried about on the other side of the bracket, and I had to give the Eagles a shout out, man. I think I told these guys that we long history there. I know you're going to throw some different stuff at me on defense if we meet there, if it happens. So, yeah, man, you're a defensive
likewise.
wizard.
I'm an above average individual.
There you go.
Yep, gotta get through Florida though for a third time. So, anything else? Thoughts, concerns, questions? Yeah, we'll probably take this down. But all right, thank you everyone for joining in. Shout out to the whole Discord, everyone in there. Anyone from the Discord could join and participate, talk about their team, but hopefully we'll get them on another one. So, yep, Big Slime 365, Turf, AD, Kevin, hey, broadcaster Clay, Big Clay here. Thanks for the analysis, your insight, and we're going to get the playoffs started here very soon, I think. So, maybe a third time tonight.